How to get a 7 in IB psychology? Well, most of the IB students are struggling to get 7 in IB psychology. In this video, I'm going to tell you that how can you score a 7 in your IB psychology, be it HL or SL student. So we all know that the syllabus of psychology is vast. You need to cover 3 approaches, that is biological approach, cognitive approach, sociocultural approach, along with research methods. So huge portion. And if you're a grade 12 student, then you have in depth to learn about either one or 2 specializations of psychology stream, depending you are an HL student or an SL student. So since we know that the syllabus is huge, it's vast, and there are just n number of supporting studies that one needs to mug up. So each student is working really hard. Even after working so hard, you don't get 7 in IB. Why? You have understood all your concepts really well. You also learned your studies, but I see many students getting frustrated because they write the answers in their test papers or exams, but the examiners simply deduct their marks and they're struggling to get above 4 or 5, lucky if they get a 6. So what exactly are they doing wrong? Why is it that they're not able to score marks? Well, before I actually answer that question, please don't forget to subscribe because you are going to thank me later. Well, in all my videos, I have uploaded literally every single chapter of IB from all approaches and research methods, and have supported all supporting studies too. So if you subscribe right now, you will not lose my channel and get all IB material here. Well, let's come back to the question that why in IB psychology you're not able to score a 7. And the very simple fundamental answer to this question is you are not structuring your answer right. Yes, that is it. Only understanding the concept and mugging up the studies is not going to help you get a 7 because that is all just a raw data. The most important skill an IB student needs to develop is to use this data in an organized and structured manner. And if your answer is not structured properly as per the question, you are going to struggle hard, very hard to get a 7. So what I mean by organizing and structuring your answer? Well, the very first thing that every student needs to learn here is about the main 4 command terms. That is discuss, compare, evaluate, to what extent. Now, obviously in all these 4 command terms, whatever matter or content that you write is almost going to be similar. So you might think that fine, I will just write the content and write my supporting studies and I should get good marks. But no, you are wrong here. The difference between a student getting a 5 and getting a 7, there is a huge difference in how you structure your answers. What you write is important, but how you write is also very important. So on this channel, the first thing I'm going to teach you is the meaning of different command terms and how to answer to each one differently. Make sure you watch my videos on ERQ and SAQs, of which link will be given at the end of the video. Well, structuring, like I said, is one of the biggest reasons for you getting a 6 or a 7 in IB. Another important point is that you struggle getting a 7 in IB is that you have not much focused on research methods. And I have seen many students who might either find research methods boring. Well, I can't do anything about that. You have to learn that. But some also think that it is not that important. Well, trust me on this one thing, that your research methods in IB is one of the most important foundational chapter. Make sure that you scrub it to the core, because in command terms like evaluate, you would be needing a lot of help from your research methods. And if your research methods isn't strong, you might end up losing marks there. So well, I have another video, like I said, where I will be telling how to answer and structure for each command term and what all points are important in getting a 7. So now, since you know, don't jump onto ERQs and SAQs straight away, because you cannot structure an answer if you don't know your content. So knowing content is very important. Learning studies are also very important. Please go through all my lessons on my channel of IB Psychology, get well versed with the content, and then jump to your ERQs and SAQs. And I hope you know that you can write all your doubts, queries, etc. in the comments below. I would really like to put your questions in the comments below because that is going to help me in uploading my next videos. Well, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and to study hard.